Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, AlbyMTG, and today I am very happy to be bringing you my first ever Patreon rewards video. I have a few shoutouts I want to give to my patrons for, supporting me, and of course I have some giveaways to do for the patrons as well. It should be a pretty fun one, should be a nice little video here, and you guys will get to see kind of what you can expect if you choose to support me on Patreon, the kind of things that we might be going with, and this is my first month of doing Patreon, so I'm still completely new to it, so I'm expecting a lot of feedback, or at least hoping for a lot of feedback, because I really want to make this a successful Patreon page, and I want you guys to benefit as much as I'm benefiting, and so I want this to be, a nice interaction both ways. So if you guys have any, comments about cards you think should be in here, cards you think shouldn't be in here, all this other kind of stuff, the layout of the video, anything like that, be sure to let me know, please. So first off, I want to give shoutouts to my two newest patrons, because they won't be receiving anything in this video, and they haven't, they became patrons as of the recording of my last video, but I didn't check my Patreon page to see if I had any new patrons before I uploaded the video. So I would like to give a huge shout out to James P for donating at the $1 tier, and for Daniel H for donating at the $5 tier. That means next month when I do one of these videos, Daniel H will also be getting some of these signed cards, which will be super cool. And then, of course, I want to give a shout out to all the patrons I received for the month of August as well. My first patron was Max, also known as Jungle Fiver, at the $1 tier, so thank you, Max. And then Jason F, Nicole, also known as Badwolf MTG, and Jeremy W. They will all be receiving some goodie bags here worth of cards. And we're going to go ahead and just get right into it now so you guys can kind of see what's happening. So first off, included in the $5 tier, you get a shout out in my most recent video, you get your name in the end credits, and you also get a signed card for me every month. For this month, because it is my first month, and I'm really appreciative of the people who are willing to give me a chance and support me in my first month of doing Patreon. We're going to actually double the rewards this time, so instead of receiving one signed card from me, you guys are going to receive two signed cards at random from me. And then I'm also going to include some other goodies here. So these are things that CardSphere has sent me. You can see that I'm, repping the CardSphere hat over here, my beautiful sponsor CardSphere. So these are some dinosaur tokens that I was sent. These are 3/3 trampling dinosaurs. So I'll go ahead and sign these and send them off to you as well. You can see on the back they have the CardSphere logo and stuff like that. So I'll be signing these and including these in the packages, as well as including some of these CardSphere stickers here too. So you guys will each be getting one of those and one of the dinosaur tokens along with your signed cards. And then, like I said, we're giving out signed cards here each month. So I'm just going to rifle through the cards fairly quickly, talk a little bit about each of the cards that are in here, and these are the cards that could potentially be signed and then sent away to some of my patrons this month. So we're looking at cards like Banalish Marshal, Restoration Angel, Thalia Heretic Cathar, Austere Command, Teferi Mage of Zolfir, Master of the Pearl Trident, Venser Shaper Savant, Inquisition of Kozilek's a great card, Chandra Pyromaster, Demanding Dragon, Banefire, another Banefire, Inferno Titan, Varix Bladewing, Ripjaw Raptor, Steelleaf Champion, Sphinx's Revelation, another Sphinx's Revelation, Tezzeret the Schemer, another Tezzeret, Kumena, that's a pretty good one, Mantis Rider, Thran Temporal Gateway, Primal Amulet, Mind's Eye, Cabal Stronghold, a second Cabal Stronghold, a Sun Petal Grove, an additional Sun Petal Grove, Temple of Malady, Sulphur Falls, and a Blinkmoth Nexus. So I wanted to include cards that went around a variety of different formats, because the people who are getting these cards are getting them at random. So there's a little bit of a chance that you could get a good commander card in here. There's a chance you could get a good standard card, chance you could get a good modern card. Eventually in the future, I'll try and get my hands on some of the more expensive pauper cards. That way we can have some good pauper cards included in here as well. But that's, just kind of a decent little, chunk of cards for this first round. We'll be giving away 6 of these today here, 2 to each person, because again, I'm doubling the amounts for the first month of my patron. So again, thank you so much to Jason F, Nicole, and Jeremy W for supporting me here on Patreon. You can see I'm shuffling up the cards here a little bit so that they're nice and randomized when we go to randomly select what card each person is going to receive. And we'll shuffle these up a little bit more. Of course, down low in the description, I will have the link to where you can check out the Patreon page. If you like what you're seeing here on this video, you'll definitely want to support me on Patreon, and it would be super, super cool if you did. Of course, you never need to feel obligated to do so. This is just for the people who want to support me even more. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, and we'll go ahead and start giving away some free signed cards here now to my patrons. So we will start off with AlbyMTG, also known as Nicole, is the first one here. So we'll start down here a little bit lower. We'll go with this one here. So the first card Nicole will be receiving is a Mind's Eye from Battle Bond. Not too bad. We'll shuffle it up a little bit more here. And the second card Nicole will be receiving, that first one down towards the bottom worked out pretty well for us, so we'll go here again down towards the bottom. And the second card is a Master of the Pearl Trident. So those are two cards that that Nicole will be receiving signed from me. I'm sure she was hoping for some red cards. She really likes playing red cards, but I mean, a modern staple for the modern Merfolk deck, and basically any other Merfolk deck here with Master of the Pearl Trident's a pretty good one. And then Mind's Eye, of course, is just a nice little card here as well. If she's playing Commander, then this will be a nice one for that deck as well. So Master of the Pearl Trident and Mind's Eye going to Nicole, also known as AlbyMTG. Next up on the list, we will have Jason F. We'll go ahead and see what Jason's getting here out of these signed Patreon cards. We'll go more towards the top here for Jason. This is the third card in. And the first one for Jason is a Sphinx's Revelation, mythic from Return to Ravnica. So not a bad one there at all. And we'll see what we can get you for your second one here. We'll go towards the middle, I guess. Here we'll pick this one out. Hopefully it'll be a good one. A Cabal Stronghold, not a bad one at all. So Sphinx's Revelation and Cabal Stronghold. Maybe if you're playing Esper, you can make a bunch of mana here with your Cabal Stronghold to feed the X cost on your Sphinx's Revelation. I'm like 99% sure that would be quite difficult to do, but if it's something you want to try out, Jason, then that's certainly something you can do. But Sphinx's Revelation and Cabal Stronghold both signed coming your way as well. And that leaves us with Jeremy W. as the final person here to be receiving some cards from this month's episode of the Patreon giveaways. So again, give it a nice little shuffle here. We'll give it a cut this time, and we'll go up towards the top here. We'll see if Jeremy can get some good ones. First one for Jeremy is Thalia, Heretic Cathar. That's a pretty good one. Sometimes sees play in Modern, in like the company decks, the collected company variants, Green White Value Town, those kind of decks. And then occasionally also sees play in Legacy and Death and Taxes as well. So a decent little pickup there. And we'll go down here for the final card here for Jeremy W, and it is a Tezzeret the Schemer. So not too bad. You got yourself a Mythic Planeswalker, and you got yourself a nice card here with Thalia, Heretic Cathar. So I will be signing all 6 of the cards. Let me get all 6 of them here on camera. We have Thalia, Tezzeret the Schemer, Master of the Pearl Trident, Mind's Eye, Sphinx's Revelation, and Cabal Stronghold. All of these will be sent out as soon as I possibly can. I'll be signing them today, and then probably putting them in the mail on the way to college tomorrow. Of course, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. One more time, thank you so much to BadWolfMTG, Jason F, Jeremy W, as well as Jungle Fiber for supporting me on Patreon this month. And of course, thank you again to my newest patrons who started becoming Patreon supporters as of this week, and that is James P as well as Daniel C. Thank you, or Daniel H. I apologize, Daniel H. Thank you so much to you as well for joining the Patreon page. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Time to send out these cards. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, go ahead and check out the link down below in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching this video.